And welcome to Let's Fly VFR. Today we're going to answer the question, does tuning your NVIDIA control panel actually give you any performance, or is all a load of lies? Subscribe, like, and come visit letsflyvfr.com if you need any help or toys. So let's start with the system itself. So this is a Ryzen 2600 2060 Super is the graphics card, and we're going to concentrate on the graphics card side of things today. We're going to start with our basic settings just on performance, and then we're going to, so you can see there we've got everything is just left as default. We'll hit the default again and we will save that, and we'll see what we get. So we need to be able to benchmark it, so we're going to have a quick look at MSI Afterburner, because this is another tool that I use to try and get some more performance. But you can see it is set at default at the moment. Everything's sitting as it would come out of the box. So let's go ahead and use Combustor, which is a free benchmarking tool, and we will benchmark this at 1080p and see what the results are, because we need a baseline, don't we guys? I mean, it's something to start with, and then see if there's any changes as we go from performance to quality, if there's any other changes we make. So 38 FPS, 2298 is the score, and you can see we're on performance. So does it make any difference if we just go to quality? So we hit the apply, you can see it's saved, and now we go ahead and we run the benchmark again. It's quick and easy to see whether you're actually getting anywhere with this, because there's so many videos out there which profess to give you more performance this and more performance that, and none of them, as I say, actually give you results. So you don't see anything, you just presume that they're telling you the truth or what they believe to be correct, and we go ahead and do it. So 38 FPS again, 2298, so pretty much the same, isn't it? FPS is what makes the difference. I'm not too bothered about the score so much. So let's move this back to performance, and we'll go through some just basic tuning then. We'll just start with the basics of this. We're going to just select a higher power plan. So we got preferred performance there, we have power plan. We're going to go maximum performance, which is what everyone suggests. Select the GPU. Ambient occlusion, I'm going to set that to performance, and texture filtering, I'm going to go to high performance on that, and then we'll see whether that makes any difference at all, guys. You know, this is an exciting test, I think. It's just, there's so many videos out there. There's really videos out there with 1 million views. Obviously, a lot of people look at them, take them as being a gospel, if you like, and go ahead and do this sort of stuff, but maybe that people don't go and test. They just presume or help. So 38 FPS again, 2298 or 2293. So that didn't help us either. So what about if we go and change a few more settings, and we'll go really the other way. We're going to give ourselves the best quality we can possibly get. So ambient occlusion, well, I left that at performance. Anastrophic mode, I'm going to go to enhance. So anti-aliasing mode, we're going to go to X8. Texture filtering on, the whole lot. Doesn't make any difference. So we've started running MSI Combustor again, and we will certainly just jump to the end of that in a second. And 38 FPS, guys. Not got anywhere at all, have we? So none of this tuning of the control panel makes the slightest difference in real world performance. Everything is 38 FPS. It doesn't care what we do. And you can see these are the reports that go off to MSI at the end of doing each test. You can choose to send them off if you want to. So you can see everything. You can see the details there. So we haven't gained anything at all by changing the NVIDIA control panel. So I would call that debunked. I would say that's just a load of rubbish. And a lot of people are making money and trying to tell us all these things, and it's not making any difference at all. So the next thing we can do here is go to MSI, because that's the next step. All I've done here is I've added power and temp. So if it wants to, we can go more. This is not an overclock. This is just simply, okay, you can do what you want. You've got your fans running there at automatic. We're saying you can go a little bit higher if you want to, and we'll see whether that makes any difference at all. 39. Well, we got a whole 1 FPS. Maybe the score isn't quite what it was the last time round, but it's pretty minimal, isn't it? But you have to do a fair bit to get a few FPS, it would seem, eh? So, alright, so we've done that. The next option is that we can go to giving it more fan, so we can have as much fan as it wants. So we'll run that up to 65%. And then we'll test this one and see if this makes any difference at all. A little bit on the overclock, so we'll add 100 megahertz there. And see if that makes any difference at all. Back to the benchmark. And away we go. And 41, so we've made a few more FPS, a few more points. So that's a positive start. Let's see what else we can do here. And see all the details. So what else can we do? We can add a little bit on the memory clock and see if that makes any more. So we'll just do 200, fairly moderate. Anybody can do this, it's not going to hurt anything. We will save that and we'll give it a go. So there we are, 41, not made any real difference at all on that front either. So we've gone up. We've made some performance gains, but really, the real answer to getting better performance for your system, guys, is spending the money and buying yourself better quality gear, faster gear, and that's what's going to get you there. So you can get a little bit through overclocking. You can overclock a little bit more from here and maybe get a little bit more performance, but the few FPS is probably not going to make that much difference. So hope that was helpful. Subscribe, like, come visit Let's Fly VFR, and I will see you back here again real soon. Bye bye.